Put it right there, then.
I lost my singing buddy a couple of years ago. We used to do a song together, and he up and died. I had to learn 4 more verses of this damn thing. This is for Samuel Thomas Mann. Champion of men and a working girl's friend. Well, Sherry was a waitress at the only joint in town who had a reputation as a girl who'd been around down Main Street after midnight with a brand new pack of cigs, a fresh one hanging from her lips and a beer between her legs. She was going to the river to be with all her friends. Yeah, the road goes on forever and the party never ends. Well, Sonny was a loner, he was older than the rest. He was going in the Navy, but he couldn't pass the test. So he hung around in town, sold a little pot, and it all got wind of Sonny. And one day he got caught, but he was back in business when they set him free again. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Well, Sonny's playing 8-ball at the joint where Sherry worked when some drunken out-of-towner put his hand up Sherry's skirt. Sonny took a pool cue, laid the drunk out on the floor, dropped $1 in the tip jar, walked on out the door. She's running right behind him, reaching for his hand. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. She jumped into the pickup, Sonny, and jammed it down in gear. Sonny looked at Sherry, said, "Let's get on out of here." And the stars were high above them, and the moon was in the east, and the sun was setting on them. When they reached Miami Beach, they got a motel by the water and a quart of Bombay gin, and the road goes on forever and the party never ends. They soon ran out of money, but Sonny knew a man who knew some Cuban refugees that dealt in contraband. Sonny met the Cubans in a house just off the route with a briefcase full of money and a pistol in his boot. Then the cards were on the table as the law came crashing in. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Cubans grabbed the goodies and Sonny grabbed a jack. It broke the bathroom window and crawled on out the back. Sherry drove the pickup down the alley by the side where a lawman tackled Sonny and was reading him his rights. Then she dropped him in the alley with a single shot full 10. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. The lawman died and they made their getaway. They got back to the motel just before the break of day. Sonny gave her all the money and he blew a little kiss. Said, "If they ask you how this happened, son, I forced you into this." Smith's tail iced the spear around the bend. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Well, it's Main Street after midnight, just like it was before. 21 months later at the local grocery store, Sherry buys a paper and a cold 6-pack of beer, and the headlines say that Sonny is going to the chair. And she pulls out on the highway in a new Mercedes-Benz. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Yeah, the road goes on forever and the party never ends. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. forever and the party never ends. Thank y'all so much. We're going to take a short little break. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.